The top Middle Eastern fragrance clones of all time. Let's jump in. What's up, my friends? My name is Drew Parfum, always bringing you the best fragrance reviews. We're gonna jump right into our content today. As you can see behind me, I've collected over 350 fragrances over several years. I have a strong and passionate affinity for scent, so I've just learned to lean into that, and here you go, all my collection, my heart and soul right behind me. Today, we're gonna be giving you the three best Middle Eastern fragrances of all time, in my opinion, so take everything with a grain of salt. Everything is subjective, but today I'm going to be giving you a great collection of fragrances that I absolutely adore. We're going to talk about the longevity. We're going to talk about the performance. We're going to talk about the fragrance DNA. We're going to talk about what the fragrance is a clone of, and just unpack all of this stuff. It's going to be a great video. I hope that it brings you value. So if you're looking for your next best fragrance to really make you feel like a new person, to give you a massive amount of compliments, this is the perfect video for you. So I'm super excited. Let's jump into number 3 on our list. The third fragrance on our list today is one that just came into my hands not too long ago, and it's been garnering me a grip of compliments. And when I say a grip, I mean that every time I wear this fragrance, I get 2 to 3 compliments. There is tremendous amounts of versatility behind this fragrance. It's a mass appealing fragrance. I haven't met one person that has one negative thing to say about it. This fragrance is by far a game changer. It'll boost your charisma, it'll boost your aura, and really set you apart from anybody else in the room. And it is by the house of Katlaj, and it is called Titan. This one is brilliant, magnificent, smooth, sweet, warm, just a super romantic fragrance. Whether you're a man or a woman, it is a fragrance for you. I will say this though, it does lean slightly more masculine than feminine, but I could definitely see some women getting away with this if you're the right type of woman. It is beautiful, it is magnificent, it is very much so a date night fragrance. It'll boost your gentleman-like aura and really just place you in a class of your own. It is a fragrance clone of the Stronger With You by the house of Armani. It is a remarkable fragrance that has been garnering me compliments since the beginning of time when it comes to me wearing it. It's beautiful, it's masculine. Projection-wise, I give it a solid 6.8 out of 10, which is a pretty awesome score when it comes to my recommendations. This one has gotten me compliments everywhere that I've gone. It is such a great fragrance, and if you want to go to like a formal event or like a date night or even like the office, this is the type of fragrance that you wear when you walk into a room and really change the vibe. If you want to be somebody, wear this fragrance. If you are somebody, amplify your presence by wearing this one. It is truly the cherry on top to any nice formal event or just any nice, wonderful evening out on the town. You can get away with it going to several different places, whether you're going to work, going to school, going to the office, whatever it is that you're doing. This is a great fragrance to get attention, to turn heads. There have been several people that have stopped me in my tracks asking me what I was wearing, and the best answer that I've given them is Emporio Armani's Stronger With You, because that's the most common fragrance that it is compared to. So it is called Katlaj Titan. Stronger With You by Emporio Armani is roughly around $200. This one's about 40 bucks. And we're gonna put the lowest possible price in the description box below in case you wanna pick it up. You can get it at the absolute most affordable price. It is a brilliant fragrance that has changed the game for me, which is why it's number 3 on our all-time greatest Middle Eastern clone fragrances. Let me give it a little spray so I can show you the atomizer. Pressurized atomizer. Wow, just right off that top end, you get that masculine aura building smoothness with some musky notes in there. It is a brilliant fragrance that not only smells good in the opening, but just gets better and better as it matures and ages over time. When it comes to longevity, I give it a good 6 to 8 hour longevity score. This is one of their newer fragrances by the house of Katlaj. So they've been pouring in more money into their fragrances, which means they've been elevating more and more the quality of their fragrances. So this one is like a 6 to 8 hour longevity score. When it comes to projection, I mentioned earlier, it's a 6.8. And when it comes to the proximity score, I give it around a 6 to 8 foot radius of which people will be able to smell you, which is a fantastic proximity score when it comes to fragrance. This is it on the list. We're going to break down the notes right here so we get a better idea of what we're working with. So when it comes to Katlaj Titan, it has top notes of pink pepper, mandarin, and grapefruit. Definitely in the opening, it has that pink pepper and mandarin feel to it. And then middle notes of incense, lavender, and suede. that lavender and suede really synergistically come together to make this what it is. And then base notes of tonka bean, amber, and a fantastic note of vanilla that just seals the deal and just puts a big bow on this miraculous fragrance that has changed the game for me. So the most prominent notes within this body of work are definitely the mandarin and pepper with the lavender and suede, and then just to top it off with the tonka and vanilla, just all come together so wonderfully to make this what it is, greater than the sum of its parts, and a true masculine, gentleman-like fragrance that is perfect for date night, perfect for formal events, and you can truly get away with this one at really any experience. It is a mass appealing fragrance, and you don't even have to pay $200 for this guy right here. This one is so affordable, roughly around 40 bucks, and it's gonna seal the deal for you in any environment. A true masculine fragrance, intoxicating, captivating, and mesmerizing, a game changer fragrance that's gonna put you in a class of your own and really make you stand out in any environment. If you wanna be remembered, get this fragrance, which is why it's number 3 on our top Middle Eastern fragrance clones of all time. Number 2 fragrance on our list today for the top Middle Eastern fragrance clones of all time is one that is extremely popular. And I'm guaranteeing you, if you know anything about fragrance, then you've heard of this one. It's gone viral all over the internet for all the right reasons. It is a charismatic fragrance. It's perfect for the holiday season. If you're going to like a Thanksgiving party with your family or with your friends, if you're going to a Friendsgiving, or if you're going to like a Christmas party or going to Christmas night with your family or Christmas morning with your family or a New Year's Eve party or a New Year's Day party, wherever you're going, this fragrance is gonna get you compliments because it is remarkable, intoxicating, captivating, seductive. It checks all the boxes in my book, and I just know that you're gonna love it, and I also know that you're gonna love the price. And it is none other than Vanilla Dunes by the House of Cotelage, their Island collection. If you like Parfums de Marly Alter, this guy right here, won Fragrance of the Year in 2024, then you're gonna love this guy because they're the same thing. This one, 400 bucks. This guy, $40. And we're gonna put a link to the absolute lowest price in the description box in case you wanna pick it up. But this one is beautiful. I really love what Cotelage does. This Vanilla Dunes, I made a video on it like a couple weeks ago, and it went crazy because people are flocking towards this one like no other. It's on a sale right now, and people are going crazy over it for all the right reasons. My wife loves this one. I love this one. It is a true unisex fragrance, meaning a man or a woman could wear it. No matter what type of man or woman you are, you can get away with this one, and you're gonna turn heads. It is a super versatile fragrance, but I would highly recommend this one for like a formal event or like a date night or like anywhere that you're just really dressed up and looking your best and feeling your best. This is a true cherry on top to any event that is like that. Celebrities are wearing this fragrance, influencers are wearing this fragrance, anybody who's anybody is wearing this fragrance. It is an aura boosting, captivating, intoxicating, seductive fragrance that is changing the game all around. And guys, this is only number 2 on our list. We still have number 1, and I can't wait till you hear what that one is. All of these are super affordable, and they're super high quality. The reason that these are so affordable compared to this guy right here is because they are coming straight from the manufacturer. There's no middleman. There's no people in the way. They're not having these celebrities market these where they're losing money and have to make it back through product sales. These are straight from the manufacturer. They're not doing any heavy celebrity promotions with it. They're just doing word of mouth, which makes it so affordable. This is sweet, smooth, spicy, all together, fitting so nicely. It is a compliment boosting game changer fragrance. I truly love this one. When it comes to longevity, it is on the lower end, so I give it like a 3 to 5 hour longevity score, which is okay considering the affordability behind this guy, roughly around 40 bucks. I don't mind personally reapplying this throughout the day. It is a beautiful fragrance that I have no problem spraying in any environment. When it comes to projection, it is roughly around a 5.5 out of 10. I do about 6 to 10 sprays and I get a little bit more out of it. So depending on how generous you are with the spray, it'll last that much longer the more you apply. Obviously, guys, it's a no-brainer. When it comes to proximity, people will be able to smell you within like a 6-foot radius of wherever you're at. And then if you wear this fragrance and walk into a room and then leave the room, your scent will linger for about 20 minutes after you leave. They call that sillage. So if you don't know, now you know. Let's just break down the DNA of this fragrance right here. So when it comes to Vanilla Dunes by Carrelage, it has top notes of vanilla cinnamon. Definitely the vanilla and cinnamon stand out so much, along with the cardamom and bergamot, all synergistically coming together to make the top end so beautiful, so warm, spicy, and smooth, and a little bit of sweetness in there with that vanilla. And then middle notes of orange blossom, which fit together so nicely with the vanilla. And then Gaiac wood, which is super sophisticated scent, reminds me of Tokyo. It is a beautiful note to add to this. And then base notes of praline, amber, and musk. Praline and amber with the Gaiac wood, orange blossom, vanilla, and cardamom all synergistically come together to make this what it is, greater than the sum of its parts. It is a fantastic fragrance. Let's give it a spray for you guys today. Pressurized atomizer. Woo! Just in that opening, you get a wonderful note of the cardamom with the bergamot, and then the vanilla just seal the deal. You get that orange blossom and Gaiac wood that all come together so well in the opening. The dry down on this one is fantastic. You really get that praline pulling through in the end of this. It is just all coming together so nicely in the opening. I wish it did last a little longer. If I could be honest, I wish it did. But like I mentioned earlier, I don't mind reapplying. For 40 bucks, you can't beat it, which is why it is one of the best Middle Eastern clones of all time, which is why it is number 2 on our list today. The number 1 Middle Eastern fragrance clone of all time. My friends, we are here, and I can't wait to reveal this fragrance to you. It is flying off the shelf like crazy right now. People are dying to get this fragrance in their hands, but it is selling out like crazy. And I can't wait to tell you because it has changed my life. But before I reveal it to you, I want to make an ask of you. If you don't mind taking a quick moment to subscribe to our YouTube channel, because what we're noticing is that the majority of our viewers are not actually subscribed, and it would greatly help us be pushed out even more to more people to spread awareness about fragrance if you did that for us. And those of you that have been subscribers, we just want to say thank you. We deeply appreciate it. It means the world to us. Thank you so much. But my friends, this fragrance that I'm talking about, not only has it garnered me a massive amount of compliments, but all the celebrities are wearing it. I'm hearing that all the top, like Leonardo DiCaprio, Justin Bieber, Kim Kardashian, pretty much all of our sisters, aunties, uncles, friends, family, connected people are wearing this fragrance because it is a luxury masterpiece. This fragrance is an exact clone of one of the most popular fragrances out on the market right now. Anybody who's anybody wants this fragrance. The only issue is it's roughly around $450 to $500, which is so unaffordable for so many people, and it is none other than Le Prestige Bold. This is a perfect fragrance clone of Baccarat Rouge 540. If you've heard of this fragrance, then you pretty much heard of this fragrance because they are both the same exact thing, identical from head to toe. The only difference is this one $450 to $500, this one $40. And right now it's even more affordable. If you click the link in the description box, we'll take you to the absolute lowest price. This one, the saffron, the vanilla, all the notes within this body of work really just come together to make it greater than the sum of its parts. It is brilliant, it is seductive, it is a true unisex fragrance that's perfect for any man and any woman. Some people say it leans more feminine, others say it leans more masculine. Who knows these days? All I know is that it gets me a massive amount of compliments. It gets my wife compliments, it gets my neighbor compliments, my auntie, my uncle. Anybody who wears this one is gonna boost their aura, is gonna boost their level of importance and relevance. If you want to be somebody, wear this fragrance. If you are somebody, wear this fragrance. It is changing the fragrance community. It's changing the fragrance world. It changed my life because of how many times I've recommended this one and the amount of positive feedback I got. People look at me like a fragrance god. And I'm like, I'm just human with a nose. Like, I am not a god. But this fragrance has been such a pivotal fragrance in the community because now people can get this fragrance super unaffordable, for an affordable price. And they can feel like they're somebody. My friends, I'm not saying that a fragrance creates who you are. It's way more than that, but this is the cherry on top. It is brilliant. It is a masterpiece. It is the GOAT of all GOAT fragrances, which is why it is a #1 Middle Eastern fragrance cologne on our list. Let's unpack the DNA right here. When it comes to Le Prestige Bold, like I mentioned earlier, it is a identical clone to Baccarat Rouge 540. But when it comes to the notes, it has top notes of saffron, bergamot, and coconut, which all synergistically come together to be so wonderful in the opening. And then middle notes of violet, jasmine, and driftwood, which just make it what it is in the heart. And then base notes of patchouli, sandalwood, and vanilla. The most prominent notes within this body of work are the saffron, the jasmine, and the vanilla, all coming together to make this greater than the sum of its parts. Synergistic masterpiece this is. If you're looking to get compliments in any environment, you're going to the gym, you're going to school, you're going to work, you go wherever you're going, to the DMV, to the neighbor's house, to wherever you're going, you're gonna get compliments. This is a perfect fragrance to wear to any party. Thanksgiving, Christmas, birthday, New Year's, Easter, whatever it is that you're gonna attend, this is a fragrance to make you stand out, to make you smell like a celebrity, to make you smell affluent, like you come from a royal family, which is why it's #1 on our best Middle Eastern cologne fragrance list. It is a true legendary fragrance. Smooth, warm, sweet, a masterpiece in a bottle. And it blows my mind that it's only $40. My friends, if you're looking to change the game, wear this fragrance. It's $40, guys, and it smells like a $500 fragrance. Unbelievable. People won't even be able to tell the difference. If you really want to just garner attention and just collect compliments, this is a fragrance to get. It is a masterpiece. Look I know I'm super hyping this fragrance. It is not perfect by any means at all. When it comes to longevity, it is on the lower end, but considering the price like the other ones, I don't mind reapplying this fragrance throughout the day. When it comes to longevity, I give it a good 2 to 5 hour score, which is not the best at all. But like I just said, I don't care. I'll just reapply it. And then when it comes to projection, it is on the lower end. I give it roughly around a 4 to 5 on this one. Somewhere, I will say 4.5 out of 10, just for good measure, which is not a good score at all. But once people get their nose on this one, they're gonna be gravitating towards you like a magnet. And because it's more on the subtle end, they're gonna need to get closer to you. So let me just give you a little hint. If you're going on a date with your significant other, or just like a blind date or something, and you are really into the person and you really want to get closer and you want to boost your aura and just be remembered, this is a perfect fragrance to wear, especially when you're like getting close to somebody or you want them to come near you, and they'll just automatically come near you because you smell so good. And in order for them to smell whatever you're wearing, they're gonna need to get close to you, which is why this is a brilliant fragrance when it comes to that. Like I mentioned earlier, longevity, not too long. And when it comes to the proximity score, I give it like 2 to 3 feet radius in which people will smell you. In all, my friends, it is a wonderful fragrance. Still #1 on our list, even though the performance isn't really there. It is still a remarkable fragrance that is greater than the sum of its parts. Let's give it a couple sprays so we can check out the atomizer. Not pressurized, which is fine. Just off the opening, you get the saffron, the vanilla, the jasmine, the coconut, and the bergamot slightly. A beautiful fragrance in the opening. The dry down is wonderful as well. It really just punctuates the vanilla and the saffron, which really make it what it is. It is a remarkable fragrance, my friends. I know I mentioned the performance isn't there, but the price is there. And once people smell it, they won't be able to leave your presence. That's just how good it is. People will be drawn to you like a magnet. If you want to be remembered, whether you're on a date night or at an interview, this is a perfect fragrance to really set the tone and to be remembered which is why it's #1 on our list today. There you have it, my friends, our top Middle Eastern fragrance clones of all time. I hope that this video brought you value while you're on your own fragrance journey. Like I mentioned earlier, we would greatly appreciate if you subscribe to our channel. That way we can be pushed out to the algorithm a little bit more. Hey, and if you have any suggestions of future videos, make sure to drop them in the comment section below. Or if you think I missed one on our list today, add it to the comments. I'd love to see your feedback. But my name is Drew de Parfum, always blessed and grateful to get to be your host. We're going to throw a video up here to help you out a little bit more, but we'll see you next time.